Hi friends, welcome to our 40-ish minute mobility flow. Let's get started in child's pose or any position that really feels comfortable to you. Blanket could be here for under the knees if you wish. Of course, if you have some blocks, those are always excellent tools to bring the earth closer to you. Toes together, knees wide, reach the arms forward, or again, start in whatever position feels best. If you're in child's pose, start to take a few deeper breaths. Inhales, maybe lifting the chest. Exhale, sinking the hips. 3 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Big exhale, let it go. Maybe start to shift hips side to side. Explore any movements that feel good here. Start bringing awareness internally. Notice how you showed up here today. Make sure you leave room for adjustment. Right? Meeting yourself exactly where you're at. Whenever it feels right, start to shift forward. Find a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, hips over knees. And again, maybe the eyes are closed. Just dive into that organic movement. Oftentimes when we get to our mat, our brain just starts to flood with what we should do, what we need to do, where we should be. I want you to let go of all that expectation today and just try and let your body guide you. Start making some circles or cat and cows. There's no wrong answers. If it feels good, it's right. And when you're ready, inhale, lower the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat pose, round and push into the earth. 2 more like that. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the tail. Exhale, round. Last one. Beautiful. On the next inhale, reach right arm nice and high. Exhale, sweep pinky back. Start to get into that shoulder. Clearly my furry friend is interested in helping today. Make sure you go both directions. Good. Inhale, reach high, look up. Exhale, round and reach. Hovering, thread the needle. Right before we set the shoulder down, come right back up. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, round and reach. Freaky. Come like this. Good. Your breath, your pace. Keep going. Beautiful. Last one here. Reach up. Exhale, let your cheek and shoulder rest to the mat. Left arm could go forward or maybe wrap behind your back for a half bind. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more like that. Good. Slowly unravel. Come back to your tabletop. And we'll find the other side. Inhale, left arm. Start to find those circles on your exhale. Making sure we get both directions in. Good. And then we'll find that hovering thread the needle. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, round and reach. Really twist the spine. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back down. Good. 2 more. Beautiful. Last one. Exhale, let the shoulder and cheek rest to the mat. Right arm reaches forward or maybe behind the back. Working for similar sensation over similar shape. Every inhale filling up with intention. Every exhale just letting go. Slowly work to unravel back to your tabletop position. Shake it out. As you're ready, step the left foot off to the side and push into that outer edge of your foot, that pinky edge of your foot. Knee stays down. I like to tuck my toe, but you could try either way and see what feels best. Start to push your hips back towards your heel and then push forward. Find the breath that feels good to you. I like to inhale, pushing back, exhale, pushing forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. The other way feels good too, actually. Inhale forward, exhale back. Try both, see what you like better. After I just said which one I like, I think I changed my mind. Let's do one more. Really nice. Slowly start to bring your hands towards your knee, your glutes still towards your seat. And then you're gonna lift your hips up, hands can come off the mat. So I'm gonna turn to face you so you can kind of see what angle I'm at here. Take the arms up nice and high. Exhale, lower down to one side, little side stretch. Inhale up. Exhale towards your extended leg. Maybe reach a little deeper. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. Maybe you touch the ground. Last one up here. Exhale to the side. Beautiful. Slowly come back to your tabletop. Extend opposite leg out. Lift hands stay on the ground. We'll do our pushbacks first. Press the hip back. I still like my toe tucked here. And then forward. Whichever breath again feels best here. Try and keep the foot planted. You'll feel this on that extended inner thigh. You might feel it other places too, but that's where I'm feeling it most, especially because I'm very tight there. But you might feel it in a few other places as well. Let's take one more. Now we'll lift up and find that nice little side bend. So push into the outer extended foot. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend. Doesn't matter which way you go first. Other side. Again, reaching for similar sensation, not for similar shape, right? Each side is not created equal. So we can just let go of that expectation, right? We don't need that pressure. Beautiful. Last one here. Come back to your tabletop. Shake it out. Maybe roll through the wrists. I know my wrists get a little tired. And when you're ready, you're gonna make your way to a down dog or forward fold. So if this downward dog shape doesn't feel great for you, you could try blocks under hands, or you could simply walk your feet up behind your hands and hang out in this shape. We wanna start by kind of waking up these hamstrings. So that's really what I'm worried about here. It's just starting to warm up that back line. Either way, maybe you start to pedal out your heels, start to shift the hips side to side, just waking up that back line. I am going to keep my blanket on the floor because our knees are going to have an opportunity to stay down here. Let's take one more inhale, lift up on the tippy toes. Big exhale, drive your heels down. If you're in your down dog, inhale, reach your right foot high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. If you're in your forward fold, simply step your left foot back and then drop your left knee rather down, okay? Regardless, we're all gonna end up in this low lunge shape. Okay, our left knee is down, our right knee is forward, and really important that this knee is behind your toes, okay? So as you inhale, push forward to deepen this hip flexor stretch. Hands could be on blocks or the floor or your hips, whatever feels best. And then as you exhale, you're gonna shift back, push your right hip back, hinge your chest towards your thigh to deepen the sensation. Inhale forward. Exhale back. So instead of thinking glute to seat like we did in that other stretch, I really want you to think about hinging chest towards thigh as you push back. Inhale forward, you're thinking about that left hip flexor. And then on the exhale, we're feeling that hamstring. A couple more here, your breath, your pace. Inhales, maybe lift the chest. Exhales, push it back. Think about drawing all the energy back to the right side. Good. Regardless of where you're at, make your way back to your forward fold or your down dog in whatever way feels best. Take a few breaths here, stretch it out, pedal it out. And when you're ready, we'll take the other side. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, low lunge, or step that right foot back if you're in the forward fold. We're gonna set ourselves up the same way here. So left knee is forward. We're gonna make sure it's behind our toes. And then you're gonna deepen by pushing forward, right? Check your distance here. We wanna feel the stretch on the right side in the hip flexor this time. Inhale, exhale, left hip goes back. Lift your toes, hinge your chest down for that fold. Inhale forward, exhale back. Now, I don't know about you, but my hamstrings are definitely different. So this is gonna be paying attention to that sensation, working for similar sensation, not similar shape, right? Be gentle, take your time, and give yourself what you need. Maybe this side wants hands to hips. Maybe this side wants to hold. Let's take a couple more. Good, last one. Beautiful. Slowly make your way back to your down dog or forward fold and take a few breaths, stretching it out, pedaling it out, maybe grabbing water, which is what I'm gonna do. Now, you always have the option to bring your knee to the mat at any time, so you can set the blanket aside if you have that. Otherwise, or just keep it close. And when you're ready, we're gonna crank it up a bit. Let's take a big breath in, lift up on the tippy toes. Big breath out, let it go. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press them down. Last one. Good. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, low lunge, or step the left leg back if you're in that forward fold. Inhale, find crescent lunge. This is where the knee could go back to the floor if you'd like. You're gonna push your hips, tuck that tailbone, and try and level so those headlights on your hips are straight forward. Play with a tuck to the knee or a strong straight back leg, right? Do whatever feels best. Shoulders are soft. Inhale, reach arms overhead, gaze goes high. Exhale, airplane arms, hinge forward, palms down, front knee stays bent. Pull pinkies together, lift your chest, think cow back. Inhale, back to crescent lunge, bend your back knee a little deeper. Exhale, straighten back leg, hinge forward, airplane arms. Let's flow, friends, your breath, your pace. Inhale, exhale, keep going. Feel free to explore, right? Maybe that front leg wants to come straight at some point, okay? Do what feels good. Let's take 2 more. Last one, inhale. Exhale. So good. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Pivot the back foot down, open up. So now we want to try and turn left toes towards top left corner. Push the back hip forward, right? Really push into that front knee and pull the knee towards your pinky toe. Relax the shoulders, reach long through the arms. Good. Sometimes it helps to even place your palms up and then flip them back over. Good. Big inhale, reverse your warrior. High five to whatever's behind you. Keep the front knee bent. Exhale, side angle. Reach forward. Top arm reaches high. Turn top hip over, top shoulder goes back. Nice big twist. Let's flow. Inhale, reverse. Maybe you straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle, swing those arms around. Your breath, your pace, play with whatever feels good. I really like to straighten my front leg as I push up. Maybe you even change the breath, right? Try it, see what feels best to you. Explore your body, your movement, your time, friends. No one can tell you what's wrong if it feels good. Let's do 1 more. We'll meet in our side angle. If you like, you can play with some binds here. right? Maybe working that bottom arm under, maybe working the top arm over. Regardless, we're still working that twist. Top hip turning down, top shoulder pulling back. Gaze could be anywhere between the ceiling and the floor. Continue to push into your legs like you're trying to rip apart the mat. Big breath in. Maybe you're resting your forearm here, but don't dump into it. Yeah, you got it. Big breath out. That was a long breath. One more, inhale. Big breath out, let it go. So good. Inhale, find star pose. Heels in, toes out, reach high, shake it out, let it go. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, goddess or horse pose. Bring those elbows in, bend the knees. Inhale, sweep it up, push into your heels. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Two more. Last one. So good. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, low lunge. Actually, I changed my mind. Inhale, back through star. Exhale, pasarita, forward fold. Let's find that nice little stretch. Shift side to side. Yeah, we need this. Let the head be heavy. Take whatever you want. If you're someone that likes to go upside down, now would be a good time. One more breath here. Big breath out. Good. All right, inhale, low lunge, for real this time. Walk your hands to frame your foot and make your way to down dog or forward fold, however you'd like. If you'd like a little break between the other side, grab some water. Or you can stay stretching and breathing in whatever shape you'd like. All right, friends. Couple deep breaths. Let's get to the other side. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more. Good. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through, or step your right foot back if you were in that forward fold. Inhale to find your crescent lunge. Find your sturdy base, right? Really push into the front foot. Tuck that tail, bend the knee, feel sturdy here. You can always move your feet, right? You can take them wider if you need more balance and stability. You could bring the knee down, okay? Take what feels best to you today, not where you wish you were, okay? Inhale, reach it high, look up. Exhale, airplane arms hinge forward. Draw pinkies together, gaze is slightly up. Good, let's flow. Inhale, reach it up, crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Maybe you bend the back knee on that inhale and straighten the leg on the exhale. Play with whatever this side needs, right? Explore, have that freedom. There is not many places in this world where we have total control. And right here, your mat, this is it, friends. You are in charge. One more. Good. I'm going to switch directions here so I'm not facing the back to you for the next couple. All right, big inhale, reach it up. Exhale, warrior two. Okay, we're facing the other direction now. Now I probably just screwed you all up with that, I'm sorry. But your left leg is bent, okay? Your back, your right toes are reaching towards the top right corner of your mat. Front knee is pushing towards your pinky toe, right? And we're trying to level this waistband with the side of our mat, okay? Relax the shoulders, reach long through the arms, maybe deepen the bend. Inhale, find that reverse warrior. Maybe you find reverse triangle right away this time. As your next exhale, reach forward and down, side angle, top hip down, top shoulder back, not dumping into the forearm, right? But finding that deepened twist. Big inhale. Big exhale, can we deepen the bend? Let's flow. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more, friends. Good. On this last one, we meet in the side angle. Maybe you play with those binds here, right? Whatever this side needs, it might be totally different, right? You can always walk that back foot in. Mine seem to run away from me a little bit. Top hip down, top shoulder back, gaze between ceiling and floor. Breathe. Let it go. One more. So good. Big inhale, slowly release. Find star pose, heels and toes out. Shake it out, let it go. Ooh, yeah. Inhale, reach. Exhale, find horse. This time, hands come to thighs. Big inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, dip the shoulder, twist the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, twist. Keep going, your breath, your pace. Good, one more each way. Even it up. As you're done, inhale, find star pose. Exhale, pasarita, forward fold. All 10 toes are forward. Let the head be heavy. Shake it out. Any form of this stretch that feels good. Maybe you go to the side, skandasana. Maybe you go upside down. Maybe you just hang heavy. Chest expansion could feel nice here as well. Interlocking hands behind the back. One more breath here, friends. Inhale. Big exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, walk your hands forward to the top of your mat and make your way back to your down dog, forward fold, or seat, whatever feels best. Grab a little water if you need, or stay in whatever shape you choose. We are going to take this flow, breath to movement, 3 times together, and then we'll bring it down for a little restorative action, okay? As you're ready, find your down dog or forward fold. Let's get started. Remember, your pace, your breath, your options, team. This time is for you. If you want to stay in child's pose for this part, that's still yoga, friends. Big inhale. Exhale, let something go. 2 more. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane arms, or maybe you take flight. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior or reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle, reach forward and down. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, high plank. Hold here, friends. We haven't done a plank this whole time. Shift shoulders over wrists, flat back, belly tight. Breathe, 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 breathe. Knees can come to the floor. One more breath in. Exhale, down dog. Nice work. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane arms, or maybe you take flight. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior or triangle. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, hands to thighs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, dip the shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Inhale, back through star. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, high plank. One more hold here, friends. Shoulders over wrists. Push into your hands, push into your toes. Draw that belly button in. Big inhale. Exhale, back. Inhale, right toes high, right away this time. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, your breath, your pace. Exhale, airplane arms or full airplane. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, high plank. One breath in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane of your choice. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse with hands to thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, star. Exhale, fold, toes forward. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, high plank. One breath in. Exhale, down dog. One more time through. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Big inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, low lunge to the front. Exhale, high plank, push into the ground. Inhale. Exhale, down dog, hips up and back. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, reach. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse with hands to thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Inhale, back through star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, high plank. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, down dog. Really, really, really nice, friends. Take a few breaths wherever you need. All right, and we are gonna finish with some juicy restorative on our back. So take whatever you need. Get comfy here. Maybe the blanket goes under the head this time. Bring the feet to the wide edges of your mat whenever you're ready. There's no rush. And let the knees fall left and right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Maybe you even turn your head the opposite direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Couple more. Start to settle into the more restorative side of practice. It can be easy to control the thoughts when you're focused on breath and movement. And as we start to slow down, those pesky little monkey brain thoughts can come right back in. So let's start to focus back on the breath, slow it down. And even if those thoughts do come in, that's okay. Just observe, acknowledge that they're there, and then try and come back to breath, back to intention. But one more each way. Knees stay to the center, left foot stays planted, right ankle crosses over left knee, flex your foot and push your knee away from your face. Take a moment, just observe sensation here. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Find movement as you're ready. Inhale, knee towards face. Exhale, press it away like a door hinge or a butterfly wing. Inhale towards you. Exhale, press it away. Maybe trying to push a little bit further. Inhale towards you. Exhale away. Now, if this feels good, you can stay here. If you feel like you want a little more sensation, the next time your knee is pressed away, inhale, lift left foot off the floor. Exhale to set it back down. Inhale, knee towards face. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, press it down. Continue your breath, your pace, whatever feels best to you. We're going to be here for a little bit. This one takes some repetition to build heat, right? And we're working on the external rotation of that outer right hip. And again, especially this one, right? Start to just try and observe little markers, right? How far forward the knee is getting, where you're feeling sensation, just so that you have some data for the other side, right? Not good, bad, better, worse, but just kind of gathering what you need to know. Oftentimes when our brain fills in those little gaps, it's with judgment, it's with shame, right? Today we're just trying to be a scientist. We're just trying to learn. We're just trying to observe. There's no good or bad. Let's take 2 more big breaths wherever you're at. And we'll hold our supine pigeon. That could look like left foot on the floor, right knee just pressing forward. Could also look like left foot lifted off the mat and grabbing behind the knee or in front of the shin. Soften your shoulders into the mat. Let your head be soft. Relax your jaw. Maybe roll through the ankle of the lifted foot. And just breathe. Focus on that steady inhale, steady exhale. All right, a couple more. One more big breath in, maybe squeeze a little tighter or push a little deeper. Exhale, bring both feet back to the floor. Find a little windshield wiper again. This is going to be our first kind of observation checkpoint. You may notice difference from right and left. You may notice a difference from the first time we were here. You might not notice anything at all, and that's okay too. For me, I always notice my knee goes a lot easier, closer rather to the ground, and it's a lot smoother transition. So when you're ready, we're going to go to the other side. Right foot stays planted, left ankle over right knee. Flex your foot, push your knee away from your face, soften the shoulders. Right away you might notice difference, right, from the first side and that tension that you feel. Again, we're just observing. Inhale, pull the knee towards your face when you're ready for movement. Exhale, press it away. Inhale towards you. Exhale, press it away. I'll tell you my observation every single time for me on this side is that it pops. Don't know why, it doesn't hurt, but my left side pops and my right one doesn't. Ankle stays on knee, keep that foot flexed. Inhale towards you, exhale, press it away. Give it a few more repetitions, and then if you want to add that next step, right, as your knee is pushed away, inhale, right foot lifts, exhale, set it down, and then you start all over. I also notice I tend to go a little faster on the second side. So if you're noticing that for yourself, just try and slow the breath. One breath, one movement. And working for that similar sensation doesn't have to be similar shape. Let's take 2 more breaths, friends, wherever you're at, whatever that looks like for you. And then when you're ready, we'll bring both feet back to the ground. Find that windshield wiper movement again. Just kind of noticing, right? Comparing left and right, or maybe how things feel compared to the first time we were here. Again, might notice a lot, might not notice much. That's okay too. When you're ready, pull both knees in towards your chest, grab them. We're gonna operate them like little joysticks. So bringing them out into circles, in. There's no wrong answers, right? If it feels good, let it happen. Little circles, maybe you roll through the ankles, maybe you hold them up to the side. I'm gonna explore a little bit of freestyle here, right? Maybe we're kicking the heels towards the sky and pulling them in. Maybe a happy baby sounds nice, rocking side to side. Okay, really no wrong answers. Just start to keep breathing, keep moving in whatever way your body is telling you feels best, okay? There's no wrong answers. Anything left that you need, maybe a little plow pose or legs up the wall. It's always a nice way to finish. And whenever you're done with movement, just find a long body. Let the legs go long. Let the arms fall by your side. Shoulders are heavy. Maybe you cover up with a blanket. And we're just gonna work a full body clench. So you can keep moving, you can work into stillness. I'm just gonna explain where we're headed. You could pause this as well if you'd like a little more free time before your Shavasana. So when you're ready in that long body, again, I'm gonna explain what we're doing before we begin. We're gonna work a full body clench. We're gonna build up a clench from the tippy toes to our face. When we're clenching everything, we'll take a big final breath in and a big releasing exhale into our Shavasana. If there's anything right now that you would like to let go of, that you'd like to release, this is a wonderful time to focus on that. Maybe you even visualize it in your mind's eye, and as we breathe in, you watch it get smaller, and as we exhale, you watch and feel it dissolve. Let's start with the toes. Curl them into little feet fists. Energetically pull your knees into your kneecaps. Squeeze your glutes, draw your belly in tight, hands to fists, shoulders into ears, purse your lips, close your eyes, biggest breath in, fill up. Big open mouth exhale. Let it all out. Remember to focus on the breath. To acknowledge the thoughts as they come in and regain control to direct them where you'd like. You are the only one that has the power to control your thoughts. Harness that here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tongue fall from the roof of your mouth. See if your shoulders can fall just a little bit more. There's nowhere else you need to be. I'll call you out when it's time. Slowly, friends, start to reawaken. If you have unlimited time to stay in Shavasana, just turn me off. If you're ready to move on with your day, find little wiggles. Move the toes, wiggle the fingers, rock the head side to side. Open and close the jaw. As you're ready, big full body stretch. Reach the arms up and overhead. Get longer, taller, fuller. Exhale, roll to either side. Bicep becomes a pillow. Knees pull towards the chest. One last opportunity, friends, to leave behind anything that doesn't serve you. Let it go. Let the mat soak it away. And set an intention, friends, for how you'd like to rise up. What kind of energy and attitude you want to carry into the rest of the day, the rest of the week. With that front of mind, make your way to a seat, sitting tall, feeling proud. Eyes can be soft. Hands come to heart center. Thank you for showing up today for yourself. It's always a pleasure to be here with you. Thumbs to third eye center, the space between your brows. May there be power and positivity in your thoughts every single day. We bow forward to seal it in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day, friends.